Good morning guys, still working on the workshop tidy up and blitz, slowly getting there. Anyway, recently I've been cutting up an awful lot of, ripping up a lot of wood, and I got covered from head to toe in mahogany sawdust, and in my lifetime I must have swallowed a cube or two. So I've decided to tackle the dust problem, and I've made myself up a cyclone dust separator. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how these things work or go into any description. There's loads and loads on YouTube. Some are excellent, some are complicated. There's one guy built an actual cone all out of segments of wood, and it's all varnished and it's lovely, absolutely lovely. But I wouldn't want to get sawdust or dirt in it. It's I don't want to go to that length. So I've made up a simple one, working on the premise of what I've got, which doesn't necessarily mean ideal, but what I've got. So I've come up with this plastic bucket, a piece of gas main pipe, which is about 3 inches deep, and as you can see in there, I sort of cut the dropout slot by eyeballing it and guessing it. I wasn't terribly worried about efficiency. Of all the ones I've seen, they all work with varying degrees of efficiency, and some people are so proud to show you nothing in the shop vac. Well, I wasn't worried about that, but as it's transpired, this works beautifully. I've jury rigged the whole thing up, and it's going to go in my other woodworking shed, and I'll show you the installation at a later date. But I wasn't worried about complete efficiency because I wasn't going to use a shop vac. I was going to use a blower, and I was going to vent the blower outside, so completely eliminating the dust once and for all. So this is very simple. It's based on Cosmas B's design, but varying by what I've got. If I was making it again, and this works better than my expectations, if I was going to make it again, I would have liked a longer piece of pipe, say 6 inches. And instead of the slot, I would have made a full baffle plate suspended on the outlet pipe, the same as his, at the level of the bucket. But as I say, it works better than I can hope, so what more can I say? It's very simply constructed. There's there's no measurements, I just put it together. And as I say, I'm not bothered about 100% efficiency, though I think I'm 99% there. Anyway, what I'm going to do, that's out of the way, not using a shop vac. Oh, I've got this, which is a blower. That's about, what, 4 inches, 4.5 inches. It's a centrifugal blower made by Bob, B.O.B. Fans Limited, Derby, Coleman Street, Derby. It's only a small motor. What is it? Well, it's 1.6 amps, so it's very little. It's about a third, I guess. But it shifts a phenomenal amount of air. Let's plug this in. And the air that's coming out of there is incredible. And what comes out of there is going in there. There's a good suction there. So throughout the workshop, I'm going to use 2-inch water pipe, plastic PVC water pipe, and I've got 3 machines that I want to take the dust away from: the disc sander, the chop saw, and the circular saw. The circular saw is the main purpose behind this, but I'm not going to, and I'm just going to plumb with T-sections throughout the workshop. But I'm not going to mess around with gates or sliding valves as some have done. I believe in keep it as simple as possible. It will mainly be used on the circular saw, and the other ports, well, they just simply be open pipes, and I'll put a bung in them. Simple as that. And when I change things around, put the bung in the other one. So that's the progress today. But as I say, I have jury rigged the whole thing up, and it works absolutely superb. So I've been asked to show the camera mount in a little bit more detail. Somebody asked for plans. Well, you really don't need plans, it's only pieces of wood. Quite straightforward, and the camera sits over the bench. Sorry for the lighting, but I'm just doing this on the quick. This is the view from the camera over the bench, and it's pretty steady, as you can see. Even if I tap the mount, it's very stable. So that should be very handy.